Alright lads, so continuing over our Max Transcended showcases. A couple days ago we did try out Aaroniero, recommend you guys check that out. For today though, we are here to showcase who I think is the best character in the game at Max Transcendence, the new YHWACH. And of course, it's not a YHWACH showcase without little YHWACH. Look at him. Look at him, he looks so adorable. Shout out to my guildmate Hisham though for letting me use their account today, because unfortunately if you watch my summons, we did not walk away with a Max Transcended YHWACH, even though we did do 50 stats. In fact, we didn't even get a single YHWACH outside of the 2 pity tickets, but Hisham has gone ahead and Max Transcended this absolute beast, and he is letting us showcase it on his account today, so look at that. You can see here, Max Transcended, level 10 stats across the board, in the correct order by the way. There are just some unspoken rules in Bleach Brave Souls, and when you have a character Max Transcended, this is the order it has to be. It just looks significantly better. With this though, the character itself does have over 2000 SP built into him. Of course, an extra 200 coming from the fact that we have given this character bonus abilities. But of course, in this showcase, we are going to be taking him into epic raids, inheritance trials, guild quests, and even Nimmer Breaker, all where he has killer by the way. It's the perfect time to try out YHWACH, if being honest. And these are the accessories that we are going to be using. A Holo Killer sticker, a Kamari, and also Fortification Pill, all with 30% SP. And the links might change around, but for the most part, it's going to be recharge, full stamina, and potentially strong attack damage, depending on the link that we are using. In Hisham's case, though, he's already gone ahead and Max Transcended these 3 links, so YHWACH is getting all the stats he can, which is really nice to see. Bonus abilities, as already stated, is full stamina and SP. But with that said, let's jump into some content and see how the character does perform at Max Transcendence. Alright then, so first up we're going into the Cobb Ultra Inheritance Trials, where lucky for us this character does have killer, but to be fair, at Max Transcendence it's probably not even going to matter, because you can see here, we are basically one-shotting as if we have Pierce Iron Skin. We don't. But I will say, you might not even notice that much of a difference when compared to a 2-5 and Max Transcended, because this character already does like so much damage to begin with, right? Especially when we do get the extra Soul Bomb, which is unlocked at, I believe, 80 kills. So let's go here. Let's use our SA3 almost straight into the boss wave there, where we almost one-shot the bosses too. And in this case, the run's basically over, right? What we can do here is go up here. Let's just use our Soul Bomb. Soul Bomb goes off, they're down, and now we're in the final stage where we can once more use another Soul Bomb. This is the reason why they haven't made it so other characters can get 2 Soul Bombs in the game, because look at that. Whoa, we're already done. We are already done. No, we're not. There was 1 enemy left. But 2 Soul Bombs in this game is absolutely broken, especially in a character like this that has upwards to 120% devastation. Look at that, a very easy sub 1 minute clear time, and we weren't even going for a fast clear time there. We were stalling a bit, we were talking, and still with that in mind, we were able to clear in under 1 minute. And to be fair, this is going to be a clear time he's going to get in any IT, regardless of killer, especially when he is Max Transcended, because again, you're literally soul bombing 2 whole rooms. It's absolutely insane. Attack number 2 though, let's see if we can potentially get even faster than that. Our first strong attack used here already inflicts a statism, and you love to see it. SA1 is going to kill those lot. But it feels powerful to have a character like this, especially with a good strong attack too, right? Good strong attack kit in general, and lucky for us actually, I've been doing a lot of runs in inheritance trials, and this character's gameplay just complements itself really well, given the fact that he does want to clear content fast. That recharge in between stages, while in more... Okay, I just missed my SA1 there. That's fine, we can use that SA2. While it might seem like much, but when you're clearing so fast, having just those 2 extra seconds of recharge definitely makes a big difference. Like, I've been farming IT all week with Senjimaru, and there are times where I have to slow myself down because I'm clearing content too fast. In YHWACH's case though, the extra recharge that we do get really does go a long way, and that allows us to potentially clear IT as fast as we possibly can compared to any other character. In that case, we made a few mistakes there. We missed a strong attack once or twice, but we still cleared probably under 1 minute, right? Surely. Maybe even faster. 50 seconds? Let's find out. 44 seconds. What? Insane. Absolutely insane. My 4 out of 5 Senjamara character designed for inheritance trials clears in 47 seconds. This character is clearing in 44. And as someone that does a lot of inheritance trials farming, I much prefer a character like this that's just significantly more fun and less stress to actually play with. Like, sure, YHWACH's not giving us the increased drop rate. I'm fine with that. I really am. Messed my SA1 there. That's fine though. Let's go up here. SA3. We're still basically one-shotting even though we don't even have a spiritual pressure boost. That's kind of insane. Let's go up here. SA2. Let the Vortex deal with them. Then we're SA3. Unfortunately, this looks to be a bad run. You're going to get those every now and then. That's fine though. It's not really going to be much of an issue. Let's use our SA1. Absolutely wiped out Turn-Sign Getsu. Didn't even see much damage we were able to do against him, which is something I haven't been keeping track of. Let's use our Soul Bomb. What damage number can we see? 130k, I believe. That's not bad. We are once more in the final room. Let's not even use our sub bomb. I don't think we even need to. Let's SA3. If our SA3 had bigger range there, it would have been better. But look at that. Did we already clear a wave before even realizing? Yeah, our SA3 absolutely annihilated that second wave there, and I didn't even realize the bosses just spawned in dead. So, oh, man. There we go. Another sub 1 minute. I want to try it again, though. Let's see if we can get the sub 40, which is something that on my account I've never actually done, by the way. All right, then here we go. Run number 3. Right, let's see how this does go. SA2 into the 1. Got the SP boost. There we go. Then we'll use our SA3 here into the 1. Okay. Thus far, thus good, right? Let's make sure we grab all those enemies there with the SA1 or into the SA2, SA3, SA1. Continuing on. SA2's already back. You'd love to see it. Then let's go here. Let's make sure we grab the enemies on the side. Vortex is dealing with them on the left. Okay, this might be the run. We are now basically done the final stretch, right? All we got to do now is basically Soul Bomb. Hopefully I wasn't too far away. I wasn't. There we go. This might just be the run we were looking for. Let's just make sure we use our SA3 just so they don't get, you know, too far away. Those rolling enemies can be quite of a hindrance when they quickly flash step or attack out of our way when we need to Soul Bomb. And look how fast that run was. I think we finished that run faster than we could finish like 5 sentences. Surely, that is a sub 40. I'm thinking 38 to 39 seconds. Let's find out. 38 seconds, lads. 38 seconds inheritance, Charles. Oh my god. I mean, not only is it soul bomb damage like ridiculously high, and the fact that he gets an extra soul bomb is what makes his character one of the most unique characters in the game, in my opinion, and also one of the most fun characters in the game. The fact that he also has a ridiculous strong attack hit with the built-in recharge that encourages speedrunning like this, and of course also a really good strong attack hit, just makes it all the better. I know this is currently showcasing the character at its best when he does Side Killer, but you'll see it probably doesn't even matter that much, especially when the character is max transcended. What this tells me is that more likely than not, he's always going to get sub 1 minute clear times in any inheritance trials, and that's really, really impressive. While I do a lot of farming in inheritance trials, and I do have access to a lot of the greater farmers in the game, I rather use a character like Yuha, in my opinion. Even though I'm getting less drops, I'm having more fun, and that means I more likely farm longer. Super pop farmers are nice and all, but if I'm not having a fun time playing with them, I'd rather not use them at all, and Yuha is the character that's going to be my mainstay for quite some time. And that's great to say because Mind has, you know, while it's been better, we had access to 8th Anniversary White, finally Mind got a traditional, super broken, no debate, best character in the game, and in the Mind attribute. And it's a Yuha. Double bonus points for the fact that it is a Yuha. But you can see there, Inheritance Trial, super easy for this character. Now let's try some epic raids. Alright then, so let's see what Grand Fisher has to say against the Quincy King himself. All we gotta do now is really just inflict the status on him, like we did just there. Follow up with a strong attack into the SA1. We have to be a tad bit careful when using our first strong attack, given that it does lock us in place for a short amount of time. And I want to then use my Soul Bomb once the SP boost stars were off, like now, for example. 300k per hit on the Soul Bomb. Wow, that was insane. Our Soul Bomb in and of itself almost nuked through an entire phase, which is absolutely crazy when you think about it. Let's not fall for the trap though. There we go. Then use the SA2 into the 1. Can we get an SP boost? Yes, we can. And then SA3, 50 million damage in just under 35 seconds. And again, it's so funny just seeing a 1 kill on his counter. 34 seconds. I mean, if you're playing with Yuha, right? Especially Max Transcended, there is no stage that should be lasting longer than a minute unless it's Limit Breaker. And in that case, each individual room should only be lasting less than 20 seconds because this character is a speed demon. 34 seconds. Let's try that again though. So in terms of clear time, it's probably going to be very consistent despite us being reliant on inflicting a status element to do most of our damage. In that case though, we want to make sure we always follow up with a strong attack once we do apply the SP boost, because weaken in of itself only lasts a few seconds. Let's go here, use our SA1, then we're going to instantly Soul Bomb, move out the way, then use our SA2. Make sure we don't get pushed to the wall here. There we go. SA3 there. Into the 1, back up. Flash step away, SA3, make sure we're not too far or too close to the instant kill. And can we finish up with the SA3? Unfortunately, we couldn't. That's fine though. SA2 definitely does do the job there. Very similar clear time as you can see there. 36 seconds, basically 35. Maybe we can get faster, like 5 seconds if we get lucky on inflicting stasmans, but for the most part, it just doesn't matter. 35 seconds, look at that, beautiful. And this is only a single UR, by the way. Like, imagine you're doing UR runs. Obviously, right now we have the Epic Raid bonus challenge. All the parts from Knitters have returned. If you want to finish out the shop super quick in less than a day, just do Yuha runs. Realistically, just do Yuha runs. A lot of people have him. He was in the end of year banner. So with 6 Yuhas, runs are going to look potentially even faster than this. But let's try it once more. See if we can get a faster clay time. If anything, a tad bit faster. We'll see how it does go. I'll just make sure to spam the strong attacks when I can, right? So in this case, let's soul bomb into our 3. Oh, ooh, that felt good. That was into our first strong attack too. Let's go here. Then use our SA1. I don't need my 3 just yet. SA1 or SA2 there. Into the 3. Into the 1. That would have been a tad bit faster. Looks like we're a tad bit slower here. It's fine though. For the most part, it's consistent. And what I love about UI here is that I haven't even learned the epic raid pattern. I haven't done much farming this month for epic raids. I still have the rest of the month to do so. But if you are, you just don't have to learn the pattern. You just go in, use your strong attacks, and with that 27-second run. And it's funny too because this is Yuha at his weakest, right? He gets stronger the more kills he gets. And in epic raids, he's always going to be on 0 kills. But what you'll notice, and what isn't a surprise, that the base character in of itself is already strong as is. Frenzy +2, SP boost, good strong attacks, weakening. So even at his worst, he's still easily one of the best characters in the game. Next up though, let's try him out in the very hard difficulty of guild quests. This time around, since Hisham does have access to a 2 out of 5 1,000-year blood of Byakuya, I get to try them out because that was something I was talking about. They're a pretty interesting duo, Byakuya and Yuha, and work relatively well together given the fact that Yuha will keep him protected with the SA2. So again, Yuha is using the exact same accessories, exact same links, right? Don't need to go over him. Byakuya though, simple build, all SP, recharge and full stamina, 2 out of 5, so level 10 SP, level 10 focus, with SP and full stamina, the usual stuff. So fun, all attack, all normal attack damage, because we should finish the quest relatively fast. 2 out of 5, so level 10 attack and focus, with full stamina and attack as bonus abilities. Let's jump into it. Alright then, so all we're going to do after here, alright, so all we have to do is basically just, spam our strong attack too when we can. The SA1's actually pretty good. We got the SP boost right there. You'll like to see it. Unfortunately, the vortex has gone off into its own place, but that's fine. I guess the eye to keep on here is that we're going to try and keep Byakuya at full stamina. But to be fair, we're probably going to finish quick enough anyway that maybe Byakuya would naturally stay at full stamina without even needed the vortex, right? Let's soul bomb here. I think that's a good place to soul bomb. Okay. Nice and easy. SA2. Finish up with the 3. Look at that. 40 seconds left, very easily done. And that, in my opinion, is probably a bad run. So, I don't think it was the best one. We missed a few enemies, but when you're having max transcended, even though you might not have the best sides, Byakuya and Soifon not max transcended themselves, only 2-5, level 10 SP, level 10 focus, you're still getting quite the respectable run with 40 seconds to spare. As I've already mentioned, in no quest should Yuha be in a quest longer than 30 seconds. It's in and out with this character. In this case, we went in, we went out within 30 seconds. Let's try that once more though. Alright, so we're going to go here, use my SA3. Probably shouldn't have done that, actually. Yeah, we should have activated the SP boost first and foremost. Let's go down here and try and grab everyone together. SA2 downwards. We're going to use our SA1 into the 3 because the idea here is to hope to inflict status on it. Byakuya doing some damage himself. Then we're going to do our soul bomb into the 2. There we go. And then in this case, SA1. Finish up with the 3. This time a tad bit faster, 42 seconds left. So you can probably, if lucky, get 45 to 50 seconds left, depending on how lucky you get with your status procs. If Byakuya also uses strong at the same time. We actually got a PB here, tad bit faster this time. I'm actually really liking the idea of this team, but let's try that once more. Attempt number 3 then. Hopefully this one's a tad bit better. I think ideally we want to inflict the status on it. That worked out. Hopefully Byakuya here in this case can actually use his SA3. Because if he can, he might have done it just there. We actually carry a tad bit faster. That's fine though. SA3 comes back. Let's SA3 into the 1. Okay, Byakuya uses SA3 there. Not entirely the best time to do it, but that's fine. Okay, this is looking good. All we got to do now is SA3. Hopefully inflict the stars on it. SA3. Ooh. There we go. That felt a lot better. 46 seconds to spare. That was a good run. Again, maybe you can shoot for 50. We'll take the 46 seconds for now though. Look at that. Almost a beautiful number. Almost a beautiful number. For our final GQ run though, let's try Yuha by himself. Let's see how this goes, right? SA3, unfortunately not inflicting a stars. I mean, this is going to be like the big difference when it comes to clay time with Yuha, is whether we can inflict a stars or not. If we're doing it solo run with Ichigo, we're pretty much guaranteed to inflict stars. With Yuha, the run is going to look completely different, depending on how lucky we do get. Luckily got a stars there though. You can see we're doing significantly more damage now. Let's SA1 again. SA3 is going to come back in time. Let's just SA2 into the 3. Look at that. Way better. We're going to wait for the SP boost to wear off here. And then we're going to use our soul bomb, like now, for example. Finish up with the 2. And then we're going to nuke with our SA3. Into the 1. And then once more, let off a final 2. So, 27 seconds to spare there. Really good run, of course, by himself. Let's try that one more time, though, to see if we can get a bit faster, since we did get quite unlucky on the final boss. Took a bit of time to build the character. At the start is where we're at the weakest, so ideally we do want to inflict the talisman right from the get-go. So I think in this case, I want to start at the quest using my SA2 right from the get-go. So let's go hit SA2. As you can see, we got a talisman. We actually inflicted that on the Jinta boss itself. I would love to follow up with that with my SA3, but I'd rather not, if I'm being honest. SA3 there, into the 2, then use R1. Hopefully we can inflict the talisman when it wears off, because it's about to. SA1, perfect for inflicting talismans. There we go. Again, I don't want to use my SA3 just yet, because we want to use our Soul Bomb, then we're SA3. So Soul Bomb, SA3, into the 1. And then hopefully we can kill fast enough before the SP boost wears off. Potentially. Okay, we actually got it right there. That's lovely. 35-second to spare. So that felt a lot better. So that's basically YHWACH's performance in a nutshell. When it comes to at least guild quest content, obviously a really good lead here. High damage output, especially the further the quest goes on. On the final bosses where you do get the 60% extra damage on your strong attacks. Makes for a really good lead thanks to his tracking vortex, which also allows Byakuya to be a pretty good side in guild quest. Because again, as we mentioned before, when we showcased Byakuya as a character, he struggles to stay at full stamina. But if you have someone like YHWACH as your lead for the no affiliation guild quest, that does enable Byakuya to stay at full stamina, where he is then doing most of his damage. But once more, another solid performance, this time especially in guild quests. So next up, we're taking YHWACH into the limit breaker game mode, and in this case, instead of showing the entirety of the 5-minute run, I thought it's best to demonstrate how he strictly performs in the rooms that we are using him in. So what you're seeing now is just clips back to back of YHWACH going through one particular limit breaker stage. In this case, we go all the way to stage 35, and of course that is thanks to YHWACH, but it overall is a very solid team that we've already showcased on the channel. Now, to no one's surprise, YHWACH is basically one-shotting every boss here. He's easily able to get to his max damage defeated bonus, which he picks up more damage on his strong attacks, Soul Bomb, and of course also gives us an extra Soul Bomb. And that's what separates YHWACH compared to some of the other better limit breaker characters in the game, like Kyoge, for example. Kyoge is traditionally always the best character in slot number 3, and in this case he is an example of that, still is. But after next month, YHWACH should be definitely more optimal, given the fact that you can give your entire team more Soul Bombs. An extra Soul Bomb definitely does go a long way in my opinion. Of course, additionally, we are getting the guaranteed strong attacks every time the character is next available, and that's just what makes the character more fun, obviously more powerful. But with this, the only time we won one-shotting the enemies is when we went to the poised enemy stages, but we were still clearing them relatively quick, especially because in the fact that we can weaken them, and that allows us to do more damage. In this case, we chose the Soul Bomb, one of the last couple stages that I knew we were going to use YHWACH in. With his Soul Bomb, with us applying weakened defense, allowing us to do 30% more damage on top of the weakening, we were able to clear that stage, a really difficult stage that takes a while, in like less than 10 seconds time. This team is definitely capable of getting to stage 40, but you do need to have your entire team built up. In my case, Ichigo and YHWACH were 5-5, but Kyoge was only 1-5, so we were kind of hard stuck for stage 35. If we were able to break that, we'd easily be able to get into stage 40. But yeah, no surprise, this is YHWACH's playground. He is the best limit breaker character in the game, and definitely someone that you might want to be using every month going forwards into 2024. And if you haven't max transcended, he is an easy third character choice every single time. He already is at 1-5, but at 5-5, yeah, it's even more clear. So with that said, lads, that was the video for today, trying out the new 1000-year Blood War YHWACH at max transcendence. Again, shout out to my guildmate Hisham for letting me showcase him today. Easily one of my favorite characters in the game, and I'm very disappointed in myself that I didn't pull him once in 50 multis. Trying out a max transcended YHWACH almost confirms my need to try and get this character max transcended when his individual does drop on the 12th of January. And hopefully I can get some copies there, because I'm willing to spend Rainbow Moose sources. He's a blast to play, whether he's 1-5, 2-5, or 5 out of 5. But if you have him max transcended, it's overkill. I'll be honest, it's overkill. You don't need this character max transcended, but if you have him, boy is he fun to play. So with that said, hope you guys enjoyed the video. I'll see you guys next time. Take care and peace.